now.
All right. Good
Thank you, ma.
evening, everyone. Thank you, Mrs. Ajayi. Thank you for the opportunity to come and also make impact. I am very grateful. I do not take this for granted. It's really a privilege. So, good evening, everyone. Um, we need to start now, but please permit me to start with prayer. Let's pray together. Father, in Jesus' name. We thank you for the privilege you've given to us to be in this profession. And we pray, Lord, that as we learn how to use Edtech tools in order to facilitate our teaching and learning for our students, we pray that you are going to grant us the heart of understanding. And we pray that this session will be a session where everyone will go home with a lot of things being learned and to practice, which will make our teaching impactful in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name, we have prayed. All right. I wouldn't know if anybody me. Okay, I think everybody muted. So let me just move on. We'll be looking at EdTech tools, and the American spaces have actually given us the privilege even to use their tools, their own site where they have all their apps and their tools, all their resources where they have it as their own catalog. They've given us the privilege to also share it with others. You know, the and that is what we are going to be using today. So I want to encourage everyone to um, use their system. It will be good if you are practicing because we have a lot to cover and we have time. So it will be good for us to practice. It's going to overview these tools. I wouldn't know if Mrs. Oluwakemi, if you can permit us to, I would have loved to ask question. Okay, yeah, you can type in your answer in the chat box. I'll be able to check that. So the question I want to ask before we start is, okay, the question I want to ask is that what are EdTech tools? What are EdTech tools? Let's start from there quickly. So you can just type in your answer quickly. Let's look at that and quickly learn from one another. Quickly, what are EdTech tools? If you've heard of
They can talk
EdTech
now, ma.
tools,
They can talk now.
okay, but let's use the chat so that it will not be okay. Someone said tools in education that help learning experiences in the classroom. That's from Stella Agi. We have Murayo Deyomi says digital applications, platform, and resources designed to enhance teaching and learning. That's beautiful. We can have more. We can have more. We can have more. What are EdTech tools? Um, I'm going to use 3 minutes on that. We are spending 3 minutes on that. Someone said it means educational technology that facilitate teaching and learning. That's from Fumilola Feko or Feko. I'm sorry, I'm not getting the right pronunciation. We have this from Oyinyechi. He said they are educational tools that makes and simplify teaching and learning for students. That's beautiful. Beautiful. We can get more. Can we get more definition? What are EdTech tools? EdTech tools. Yes, more. I'm expecting more responses. Oh, someone said this is from Jane John. My oga. Okay. She said EdTech tools are those modern educational technological tools that makes teaching and learning to be fun, engaging, and impactful. I love that 3 words. Fun, engaging, and impactful. Tech tools for teachers and students. Someone said education. Oh, that's Stella says tech tools for teachers and students. Tola Aluko says educational tools that make teaching and learning fun and accessible. Thank you. We still have 1 more minute to drop in our responses. I'm still expecting more responses. We have 1 minute let's drop our responses. What are EdTech tools? From Gloria, she says they are used to support teaching and learning. I love all these responses. I love all these responses, honestly. Okay, from Omolara Akintola, she says they are teaching and learning platforms or software that make education fun and insightful. That's beautiful. We still have like 30 seconds now, then we move on. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, then we move on. 30 seconds, and then we move on. I'm still expecting responses. Love it. Love it says educational apps or tools that helps in learning and teaching experiences. Thank you very much. We have to stop here. With this, I'm really happy we have tutors, teachers that really know what EdTech tools are. So someone said they are educational tools that simplify learning. God bless you, everyone. Jesus Toba, I love it, and every other person that I've mentioned earlier. Thank you for those responses. Now, when we mention EdTech tools, you have all given you've given beautiful responses. That these are tools. These are websites. These are apps that helps our teaching in class and then the learning of the students. And there is something that is very, very, cogent that we need to know. That's number one, they make our teaching to be fun. They make teaching to be fun. That's one. They make, the children of these days, 21st century children, we call them Gen Z children, they love anything that will be fun for them. They don't like anything boring. So anything that will be fun will get their attention. Anything that will engage them, that is, they are doing something. There is activity. Their hands is doing something, their eyes is moving, their mouth, they are saying something, and then the brain is working. That is, what these children want. And then the last word I want to use from Jane John says that impactful, meaning that they are not just having fun, they are not just playing. That's what they are getting from the engagement is something that is impacting them. We say learning has not taken place except there's a change in behavior. So that's these tools help to also impact them, not just the fun, not just the the liveliness, but there is impact. That is, they are able to retain knowledge, they are able to remember knowledge, they are able to reproduce knowledge you have taught them, and then they have they've gone through this and that on the whatever tools you are using. They can never forget. They can remember. They can still remember. So these tools are meant to make our teaching to be like that. So I'll be sharing a link with every one of us. Then we will all go there and then we start. The American Spaces Resources, they've compiled, their tools and they are giving it for us to be able to explore. So I will share the link on the chat box so that we can all go there. Control C. Maybe I'll be sharing my screen as well. I'll be sharing my screen as well. So I've shared the link. So let's go there. So as this class goes on, because I want to ensure that we are all, getting something, I will request that a permission from Mrs. Ajayi, if she can allow maybe one person, or I select some group of people, we mention them so that they will also share their own screen. So it will not just be that I am sharing my screen, you are learning, but we want to see whether somebody is getting it, whether somebody is getting that. Do you understand now? So that's how I want the class to be. I don't just want only my own screen to be shared. We want a situation where you are also getting what we are saying here. But I believe these are simple steps. Um, these are simple steps. Whew. So now I'll be sharing my screen, sharing my own screen. So if you can share, if you can see my screen, please let me know. Let me know. I'm coming. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? I'm asking. Okay. My people cannot respond. Hello, Mr. Ajayi. Is my screen share? Is my screen showing? I think people are saying yes now. Good. So what are you saying? Somebody's still saying no. Please, Mr. Ajayi, can you communicate with me? Is my screen share showing?
Yet, not yet, sir.
Okay. What about now?
Okay, it's just coming up now. It's coming up. Yes, we can see it now.
Okay. So what can you
Yes.
see? Can you see the American space?
American Spaces Resources of.
Good, good. All right. So I will appreciate if we can also go to that to this page. If you can also go to this page on our screen so that we can all be on the same page. We can all be on the same page. All right. So this is the first thing you will be seeing. You will see this section, but the place where we are going is where you have the apps for teaching and learning for teachers and parents. That's where we are going. So if you are there screen, if you are at your screen, just click on apps for teaching and learning. That's where we are going. There you will see your Edtech Tools 2025. So this is where we are going. Are you there?
So let me follow you so that the data will
Finishes that one.
I will
I'd
share
like
my
to
data.
know if our people are there.
Yes, now show me how to check. I don't know.
Please, if you are there, type yes, I'm there. Just type I am there if you are there. If you are there, type I am there. If you're on that American Spaces where you have, okay, good. Thank you. I love this. All right. Now, so we have to move now. There is okay. Hello. So now, you can hear me now, right? You should be able to hear me now. Now, there is a powerful message for all of us here that says, teachers, do you know that there are apps available to help make learning easier and more accessible? These apps are designed to help engage your students and make learning more enjoyable. Whether you are a teacher looking for new ways to teach or a parent looking for a great way to learn and teach your children, there is an app there there is an app out there for you. Now, as technology continues to evolve, so does the way we learn. With the introduction of smartphone, tablets, and more educators are turning to digital devices to enhance learning and experiences for themselves and their students. Apps are a great way to engage students in different ways than traditional method of teaching, but they can also come with some challenges. Sometimes app can cause distraction from other activity and raise privacy concern. Now, in recent years, using app for teaching and learning has become more popular. Although there are many benefits to this approach, there are also potential consequences. For example, if not used correctly, apps can make students too reliant on technology instead of developing their own learning skills. We need to be careful, yeah. Then additionally, if teachers rely too heavily on apps, they may not be able to adapt to their lessons. They may not be able to adapt their lessons to the needs of individual students. Therefore, it is important to use app as a supplement to traditional teaching method, not as a replacement. We can use app in a way that it enhances our teaching and helps our students learn better. So this is the caution for every one of us. We need to be very careful that this app that we are introducing, both the one we are going to look at here and the ones that maybe we can get somewhere else. I'm going to share another link or PDF file with all of us where we can see a whole lot of other apps that may not be here, and some of them are also here. So we have a lot to go through. So this is going to be an overview of this app, and we'll be taking it a step at a time. And like I said, I'm going to request from Ms. Ajayi if you can allow one or two other persons to share his or her screen so that we all know that we are getting something. To not just be only me. Okay, Miss Ajayi, I hope that will be allowed. Or do you just want only me to be sharing my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To be allowed.
Okay, thank you. Yes, so that I will know that people are getting something. And let us use the chat to also communicate. We don't want to open the audio just like that because of background noises. Some people may even forget to mute themselves. So let's move on and let's see what we have here. Okay, the first thing we have here is the resources that the U.S. mission provides to Nigeria. um, these are resources. You have the e-library, you have the American Spaces in Nigeria, their location, you have Fulbright Teaching and Excellence Achievement Program. We just have all these resources provided by the U.S. mission to Nigeria. You can go through it since you have the link. You can go through it. There you have the American Spaces WhatsApp. You can go there and follow them. You have the page as well. You can go and also follow them. You also have the video of the tour of the e-library in USA. You can go there as well at your own free time. Then we have the free online courses on entrepreneur, leadership, and the rest. You can also go there. So quickly we want to go. This app we have here, we have the mathematics, we have geography and other subjects. This set of app, you can see them, they are in a particular section. All the tools, app, and links, they have been grouped into different sections. Here we have mathematics, geography, and other subjects. We will not be able to look at all these tools, you understand? Like look at them like in depth. We'll just take a kind of overview of them. So you have the link at your own time. You can just go and then learn. You can also go on YouTube to look at the tutorial. For all of this app that we are going to have here, there are tutorials for them that you can learn, each one at a time. Even myself, I've not exhausted this list. It's just too much, it's too much. So we can't. So the first thing we want to look at is the Google Lens. I want to believe that you all have Google Lens on your phone. If you check your smartphone, depending on the kind of phone you are using anyway, there should be Google Lens on your phone. This Google Lens help you to do a whole lot of things. Biology teachers, Google Lens can help you, in identifying biology and Greek teachers. You can use Google Lens to identify a whole lot of things. You can use it to identify a leaf. There was a time students were given, let me just click on this so I will see how it looks like. They were given this project in my school, and they were asked to identify different kind of, leaves. You know what these children do? They just, They came to me and then borrowed my phone, and then we just take a picture of the leaf, and the next thing is just to click on the Google Lens. The Google Lens will scan that particular object. It could be insect, it could be leaf, it could even be question. I'm coming there, but this time I'm talking about a leaf. So they scan the leaf, and then Google Lens will go to Google and search for the image of that thing that you have scanned, to search for relatable images, and then it will give the botanical name, it will give the country where you can find them, it will even give the uses, it will even give you the articles and different kind of work that have been done on that particular app. So that is that about Google Lens. So if you have not been using Google Lens, you are missing. So you can try using Google Lens. Say it's on Play Store, you can just go to Play Store and download Google Lens. Or even if on your smartphone, there are some phones when you want to take picture on your phone. If you want to take picture on your phone, once you open the camera, it will show you a particular it will show you this logo. I don't know if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, it will show you this logo. Once you click on that logo, then anything you are taking, Google Lens will scan that thing and just take it to the internet and search for it for you. Every information you need about it, Google Lens will bring it out for you. So we can start, using Google Lens as educators. Google Lens, you can also use it for mathematics. You can use it to solve questions. When you scan a question on Google Lens, Google Lens will look for that question line, and then it will give you the solution. It will also give you similar or related question like the one you have scanned. So let's start exploring Google Lens today. Now look at there's a video here, you have it on your screen. There's a video there where you can um you can actually learn about Google Lens. You can just look at the tutorial. Then this is Question AI. Wonderful. You can just go to Play Store. See, if you want to do yourself good, educators, it is time for you to, I don't know, upgrade or scale yourself. Get your phones, get it stocked with things that is adding value to you. All of some of these apps, you can easily get them on your phone. Aside the web version that you can have on your laptop, you can have them on your phone. I have this Question AI on my phone, and this is wonderful. It is wonderful. Once you have any question, the beautiful thing about it, once you have any question, it's just like Google Lens. It's working like Google Lens. So what this one will do for you, unlike Google Lens will go to web, search for whatever you are looking for. But Question AI you have your question written down, for example, and then you click on the app. So once you click on the app, and it's like as if you are taking a picture of that of the question. It could be written, it could be from a textbook, and you take the picture and you click on as if you are taking the picture, as if you are snapping it. When you upload the picture, Question AI will break that question down into step by step for you. So even as educators, we don't know it all. There are some questions that you need to know very well before going to class. You can just take a picture of it. Question AI will give you step by step of how to solve that question. You can use it for mathematics, you can use it for writing, you can use it for physics, you can use it for any subject. Just snap the question and take it there. So it will give you step by step. It will break that question down for you, and then you learn. After learning, you can go to your class. You go to your class confidently. Under this, there's a video tutorial there. I will teach you how to use Question AI. Then we have Khan Academy Kids. This is wonderful. I also have this one on my phone as well. This Khan Academy Kids, you have free educational games, free educational books, you have fun and educational help for young children of the age maybe from 2 upward, 2 to 5 or to 7. A lot is there that you cannot even exhaust. So let's start using that. You can see we have video tutorials on the YouTube channel that can actually give you in-depth knowledge of how to use that. Then another thing here, I'm trying to skip some things. We have Math Kid, the same thing. This Math Kid work like Question AI. It works like Question AI. So all of them, they just have one or two kind of uh, little differences. Math Kid, scan and calculate. That one is majorly on mathematics. You just can calculate it to give you the step by step on how to do it. Okay. Now I want to move quickly. I'm trying to see. We have all of these things. Let's go and explore. This is just this seminar or this training. It's just going to whet your appetite. I want to encourage you as educators to take or to develop yourself. Sit down with all of this, and then you will discover that you are missing a lot for not knowing all of these things. So quickly, let's come to English language. You have Duolingo. I want to ask a question on the chat board. How many of you know about Duolingo? Do you know about Duolingo? Anyone? Do we have anyone that know about Duolingo? I want to see yes. Regina, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Somebody said no. Wow. Duolingo is a powerful, tool. Um, like I said, I don't want to be the only one talking. I'm going to call Jesu Toba Ajayi. Miss Ajayi, can you allow Jesu Toba Ajayi to actually tell us about Duolingo quickly? Miss Ajayi, are you there? Is there a way you can allow Jesu Toba Ajayi to tell us about
Yes,
Duolingo?
sir, we can allow her from your end.
From my end?
Okay, thank you, sir. I've unmuted.
All right, thank you. So
Good
please
evening,
tell us
sir.
about
Good evening, ma.
Duolingo quickly. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, man.
Okay, Duolingo is a language AI tool that helps one to learn, I think, over 100 languages.
Yes.
Both in Nigerian language, even Nigerian languages and African languages, English, German, whatever. And they have for the English now, they also have what's it called, certifications that you
Okay.
can do and get your certificate. Those that want to use it for jobs and what have you. So it's a very good tool, and it's very detailed, and they give you enough practice and even monitor you, reminding you of your lessons and all that. It's a very wonderful tool. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Duolingo is a powerful tool. One beautiful thing I love about Duolingo is that you can use it for almost anything. As a language teacher, if you're a language teacher, do you know that you can even create a classroom? You just go to Duolingo for schools. You go to Duolingo for schools. There, you will able to create your own classroom. You can invite your students, create a particular section where you can even link it to Google Classroom. We are going to do one practice on that, on how to link an app to Google Classroom when we move forward. Okay, so for Duolingo, you can use it personally for yourself. You want to learn a particular language. Maybe you are planning to travel to Japan and you want to have a kind of maybe foundational language knowledge. You can start learning Duolingo. It will even ask you whether you want to use it to travel, whether you want to use it as a teacher, or whether just for you want to take up a new job and it requires you to speak that language. So you can use it personally. You can use it as a teacher to engage your students. You have a whole lot. I cannot even exhaust it. So let's try Duolingo. You can just click on it and then it will take you there. There is a tutorial video there that can help you to understand it further. Then we have Storyline Online. We have Storyline Online. This particular app is a very wonderful app. In the US, it's in the US, I think in the US, yes. One beautiful thing about their own curriculum is that when their kids are in the maybe the first grade, second grade, most times they read for them. In Nigeria here, we always will compel our children to start reading at a very, very early age. But them, they read for them. So this storyline, one thing about it is that they've gathered different celebrities in the US to come and read for them. And you know, these kids, they are very good with television programs. So they know these celebrities. They know them. So in storyline, you have a celebrity, for the getting something. Do you understand now? So if you're an online tutor, for example, and you are taking a child in the US, once a while you can just tell the child that, okay, today's during, maybe you are taking grade 1, grade 2, you can just introduce this storyline. They read along and you discover that the attention of these children is being grabbed. That is for them anyway. So if you're an online tutor and you have students in that category, you can explore storyline. Let me click it and let's just see. Let me just click it and let's see. So this storyline, you look at this now. You can see. Let's look at.
Some things go rawr in the night.
Some things go
This is another celebrity.
woo in the day. Could it be a dragon?
Could it be a goose?
Could it be a ham sandwich atop a caboose?
Wait, what?
In a world of make-believe.
So that's that. I hope you were able to see and hear. So these celebrities, they come, and that's a particular book they are reading. These children also have it. They have it with them. So as the celebrity read, they animated the story. So there's an animation going, at the side as the celebrity is reading. It's actually attention grabbing. The students will just be flowing and they'll be glued to every story. That kind of a story that is being read for them, combined with animation. By the time you ask that child to narrate that story, they'll be able to do that because they've gotten something that actually, glued their attention. So that storyline we can exploit as well. There are a lot of stories here. This particular one, 86 storyline, 86 story time online, The King of Kindergarten, read by Terry Crews. So that's just an example. There are a lot of it on the YouTube channel. They even have a YouTube channel. You can just click on this storyline and then you see the channel. You can subscribe and then you get any video that you want for your own kids. So that's for early years educators, those that are taking that category of students. Okay. English grammar test. We can get this app. In fact, I want to encourage you, as many of this app that we are looking at, I want to encourage you to go through it and download the one that suits your expertise. So if you are an English teacher and we have all of this here, best thing for you is to quickly, note all these things down. Then the next thing you want to go and download on your phone. And then you start exploring. So you have English grammar test. This particular app have a lot of tests on English grammar. So just go there and let's look at it. I have to install it, and I'm using my system, so I can't use my system to install it. So just go and then you see a lot about it. Look at the review there. Okay. Then we also have the spelling and phonics quiz game. This particular app will produce, is here, English grammar test. English grammar test. You see it on Google Play. Somebody is asking what is the name of the app. Okay, for those that are joining, thank you, Miss Ajayi. She has sent the link again. For those of you joining, just go to that link that Mrs. Ajayi has sent. When you click on the link, you are going to see Edtech tools for teachers and parents. You click there, and then you are going to meet us here. You are going to meet us here. So the next thing I'm talking about is another app. It's a spelling and phonics app. It has a lot of games for students that in the grade 1 to 4 or even more than that in that category. You have spelling games, you have phonic pronunciation games and all of that there. So let's download and explore them. Okay, then this is kid safe search engines. our children, just like there is a warning at the beginning of this that I read, that we don't want these children to be too reliant on, tools, such that they cannot do anything on their own again, such that once there is no tool, they cannot do anything. We don't want that. And at the same time, another distraction can come their ways, that when they are too used to the system, they are too used to their smartphone, they are too used to their iPad and iTab, they get so, they can be easily distracted into different sites that can actually damage their upbringing. So there are some, search engines that are very safe. This is very good for parents and for teachers, and if we have school heads here, maybe you're an administrator in your school, you're an HOD, you are a principal, or what have you, or school owner, if you are here, you can actually introduce this to your teachers, introduce it to even your parents, that these are, platforms where their children can search anything, and they will not be distracted, and they will not be, distracted into something that is pollute or defiling. Adults, content things, they don't want to go there. So you have the kids search. So they can go there, kids search, you can write it down, or in as much as you have this link, you can always go there. So there's kids search, or you write it down so that you can make reference to it quickly. Kids search, you have the kiddie, you have the dog go, and then you have the Kicktopia. So all of these sites are where children can search content that is suitable for them. They won't get something that can lead them to something. They won't get ads that will pop up. At times one is just innocently searching the web to look for this and that. It you just see popping up. But when they use these particular engines, they will not be distracted. They will anything and divert their attention to something else. So let's explore them and start using. I'm very, very particular at that. Let's start using them. Okay, now this is child safety online. Now this are just we have a particular site here, the Internet House Awesome. We have courses there that talks about kids safety, kids safety. In the training where we went for, we played a particular video where there was a particular experiment that a man carried out, and the man was going about telling people, asking questions from parents, how well they've trained their children not to talk to strangers. And these children say, the parents will say, no, I've trained my child well. And immediately you see this man going to those children, telling them one or two things, and before you know it, this man has gone with the kid. That's to show that the man or the parents did not actually know about kid safety. They don't know how to take care of, how to train their children when it comes to how to protect themselves when they are out. So here we have tutorials, we have seminars, we have courses that can help us as parents to also know how to, train our children so that they can be safe out there. What to do when they see a stranger, what to do when they see somebody introducing them to something, how to cope with that kind of situation. So we need to go through all of these things. So there are videos there. Then I want to talk about Net Nanny. Net Nanny is also a parental control software. You understand now? Just like the search engine, this Net Nanny parental control software, we block any website you don't want your child to go to. So once you install it on your child system, they will not be able to. There are some sites you can block them from going to. So, and if they want to access that site again, they have to come to you. So that's that about that. Okay, now let's come to, there are other videos there that we can look at. Let's come to graphics. We have here, I will ask somebody to share his or her screen to so that we can learn from one another here. Now we have Canva. I want to believe we all know about Canva. And if we don't know about Canva, you can see Mrs. Ajayi. Mrs. Ajayi is a Canva pro. She's a Canva professional trainer. Let me put it that way. I'm sorry, Mr. Ajayi, I'm exposing you. So, so you can see, Mr. Ajayi, Canva is used for design. You can design anything with Canva. You can design flyers. You can design a material you want to use for your teaching. You can design, we call it instructional material. You can design on Canva. And one thing about Canva is that it has the free version. It has the premium version. So depending on what you want, Canva is there for you. You get different kind of design for anything you want to do. Anything you want to do on Canva, you can actually design anything. You can design even slide presentation. You can use your Canva for it. And thank God we have the tutorial here. You have the tutorial here where you can go through those training. And if you want one-on-one training, I wouldn't know, you can see Mrs. Ajayi. See that she can give you the training or introduce you to someone that can train you. And then you can look at the tutorials. You can look at tutorials directly and see whether you'll be able to. As you look at the tutorial, you practice. And this is how you develop yourself. There are different ways. Number one, we have a set of people that go to the net and learn themselves. Most of these people that learn themselves, by the time they are expert at it, they will start teaching people and start collecting money. And then there are some people that love to learn from people. They want one-on-one. You can also learn that way. The choice is yours. You can watch the video, practice what you have seen, practice, and then until you are good at it. Or you can just, okay, I need somebody to be responsible over me, or I should be responsible to someone. I need somebody to be giving me assignments and that. You can also go for that one if you have your money. So Canva can help us in designing anything we want to use to facilitate our learning, starting from instructional materials, from posts. You want to have a slide presentation, you can on Canva. Then I want us to practice something on this Leonardo.ai. We are going to practice something on Leonardo.ai and photo. No, we have Leonardo.ai and Polotno Studio. Yes, we are going to practice something that. So now let's go. You can follow me. I'm starting with the Leonardo.ai where you see community feed. Can we all see it? Wait, oh, let me even ask. I'm just talking since morning. I've been talking for how many this thing now? Please, if you are following and you are getting something, I want to see a response from the chat box. If you are following, okay. Okay, if you are following and you are getting something, let me see responses, please. I hope I'm not too fast. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you, God bless you. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, thank you for the responses. I want us to generate image from this one. I want us to practice it so that it will not just be talking. Let's practice. Let us all click on this Leonardo.ai. Let's click on it. It will bring you here. It will bring you here. So we have a web version of this Leonardo.ai, and you can also download it on Android and your iOS. So, but most times when I want to do my thing, especially online, I have a particular. Oh, someone is requesting for the link. Miss Sajayi will do that. Let me see if I still have it. Let me see. Okay, that's the link. That's the link. That's the link there. Okay. So let's log in. I log in most times. I have a particular email on my laptop that I use for all this online stuff. So when it asks me to sign up or log in, I'm going to use that particular email. I just go through Google. Okay. So this is what I'm going to use. Can you see my screen? If you can see what I'm doing, please let me know. Can you see the Leonardo homepage on my screen? Can you see the Leonardo homepage on my screen? Thank you. So it will bring you here, and then you can just click your username. It will suggest a username for you. Do you understand now? You can use the username it's suggesting for you, or you can decide to edit it. It will bring you here. So you can decide to edit the username and put your own name. You can put your own name there. maybe you add some numbers so that it will not tell you that username has been taken. Understand? So you put your own name. You agree to these two conditions. You see now, it's telling me that my username is not available. So if it's telling me that my username is not available, then I have to, it's giving me option. Look at it, say available alternative, comic this, and this. So I will use this one. So I want to believe you're also doing the same thing I'm doing, because I'm going to ask you to send in your results. So you agree to these two terms, and then you click on let's go. You want to generate image. That's what we want to do here. You just generate a particular image, and then I'm going to ask you to show us the image. So look at the image here. Okay, look at the magic starts with image generation. No, thanks, start generating. So you click on start generating, and then we want to, generate. Now it wants to show me some tour, showing us different places we can go to. If you have your time, you can just tell it yes or no, thanks. Okay. Okay. So now a prompt. There are some people, and I believe that we have them here. Some people are very good at giving prompts to any AI tool. So one beautiful thing about using AI tool is your prompt. Now, what are prompts? Prompts are a set of instruction that you give to the tool, to the AI, that it will make it to give you your desired result. So prompt is like what is in your heart, what you would have done if you are the one. So you are telling the AI tool to give you that thing. So that's your prompt. Do you understand now? So the more detailed your prompt is, then the beautiful your results. You understand now? So if your prompt is very detailed, then you see it in the results. So, but if you just give the AI tool any shabby kind of prompt, then you are still going to see it. Do you understand now? Okay. So for this AI generation, let me say I want to have, for me, I'm a chemistry teacher. I can just say that I need a 3D image of the laboratory. You can do your own. I'm doing my own. Laboratory preparation of ammonia. So if I stop here, you can see that my prompt is very, very scanty. So if I will just click on generate. I click on generate. It will now give me different kind. To give me different kind, to give me up to 3 or 4, I guess. Yeah, 4. You give me the image, 3 or 4, then I pick the one I want. So what can you use your Leonardo AI to do? Look at the images it's giving me. You can see now. Look at the image it's giving me. 4 different images. Can you see what I'm doing? Please, if you can see the images, just type I can see the image. Type I can see the images. If you can see the images that it has generated for me, please. So I will know I'm not the only one here. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. So you can do your own, please. Do your own. Do your own. And do your own and type I've done my own. Do your own and type I have done my own. Thank you. So quickly do your own too. Generate your image. Bless you. Morayo Odeyemi, God bless you. God bless you, Stella. God bless you, Gloria. God bless you, Atinuke. You've done yours. Good. So that's how we use this Leonardo.ai. Quickly, let's move on. We still have a lot to cover. So let's move on. Let's go back to the page. I'm going back to the page. I'm supposed to generate another tab. Okay, so let's move on. So that's for Leonardo. Then these photos, what's this pronunciation? Somebody should help me. Polotno Studio. Yes, is another one. It's like an alternative to Canva. Look at it, they've written it there, Seth. They wrote it there. That's Canva alternative. It's free. It's a free online design editor. There you can create image, you can edit image. You understand now? So you can create Instagram cover page. You can use your Polotno Studio to do that. It's an alternative to Canva. Let's just look at it as well. Let's look at this also. Let's look at this also. So you can click on that. You will see you have. So look at this now. This is how it look like. You can search for whatever you are looking for. It could be for your class. You can search for anything. And after you search for it, you can just download it. I'm sorry, I didn't mention you are supposed to download the image. I didn't show you that because I was rushing. I'm supposed to download the image that you generated on that leonardo.ai. So you search for any image you want here, or you design as if you want to start afresh. Whatever you are looking for, just search for it, and then you download the image, and it's for free. That Polotno Studio is for free. Okay, now quickly, I want us to look at the audio and video editing apps. You know, it is one thing for you to be able to get videos. You want to use a particular video to, you know, facilitate your teaching. You can just bring that video to come and, you know, edit. You can edit your video on, you know, Suno. And then another thing about this Suno is that this Suno can help you to generate music. For example, you are teaching, let's do this one. Let's do this Suno. You want to teach now, for example. Let somebody do this for us, please. Do we have any English teacher there? I need an English teacher to volunteer to do this for us. An English teacher, quickly. Please, I need somebody should volunteer, please. Somebody saying something.
I'll do it. It's Jane.
Jane, okay. So just click on that Suno. You want to create a music. You click on the Suno. I don't think Suno is not asking you to log in. Oh, no, it's not asking me to log in or sign up because I've done it before. So can you, I don't know, what do you have on your screen? Have you clicked on it, on the link? Yes, Miss Jane.
Let me unmute myself, your permission now, okay? So yeah,
Okay.
I clicked on it.
What's it showing you?
1 second, it's loading.
All right.
Now that's for you said I should click on Suno, right?
Suno, yes.
So I've clicked on Suno and it's still loading. Okay, now it's up. It
Okay.
says sign in to Suno.
You have
Or
to
I
sign
should sign
up.
with my phone number, yes.
Yes, sign up. Preferably, you can sign up with your Google account. Can you share your screen? Is it possible for you to share your screen?
Okay, if you let's see.
Miss Ajayi, can she share her screen?
You're sharing your screen already, so.
Okay, let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing. I'm coming. Okay, so I've stopped sharing.
Okay.
Now I've allowed you to share your screen now.
Okay, good. All right, so I'm sharing now.
Okay.
Okay, now please I need to confirm. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. I wouldn't know
Okay,
if
so
others. If you can see our screen, just indicate, please.
I'm using one of my Google accounts.
Yes.
So it says sign
Just
up.
continue. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the responses. Somebody still asking for the
Sign
link.
up unsuccessful due to failed security validations. Please refresh the page to try again.
What's happening?
Better
Should I
still,
do?
let me use
Okay,
a
just try.
different number. Let me
All
try
right.
again.
I just want someone else to do it so that it will not just be me. That's why I'm giving that permission.
So let me use this one. Oh, I'm here.
Okay, good. Thank you. Good.
Okay.
So now click on create.
This is
Okay. Now it's giving you the
claim your Suno username. Okay. So
I want to encourage every one of us to also be doing this thing, can be doing the same, because what you do, you easily remember.
Okay, so we want to celebrate you. All right. Okay, I can decide
Just
to
put
skip this
anything.
one,
Yeah, you
right?
can skip it. Just
Okay.
put anything
What
random.
genres are you into? I'm into all of them, I think. All of them. But let's see. I like playing
Just click. Yeah, just click.
Americana, Samba, Disco. Yeah, nah.
Actually, there's a way we can just skip all of these because of.
Okay, so next. Dig your track, hit like to keep it handy and help us. Okay,
All
next.
these are just
Wait, here are some
introduction ceremony. That's
Okay,
done.
so nothing
Okay,
here, yeah?
now let's go to create. Let's go to create. We want to create something. Now there's a space
It is
here.
create, right? Am
Now,
I on
yeah,
the
wait. Yes, you're on the right page. Just go to that box. No, go to this box where it say an uplifting disco song about a bad breakup. That place.
where this one?
Where you
Hold on.
know.
Yeah.
Come. Yes.
Yes, I'm
So
there.
there you are going to type what you want. You want to create a song maybe for your class, maybe your students are in grade 3, or maybe grade 4, and you are teaching them about now. Now you want a song that will liven up the class, that you want to use possibly as a starter. You just enter the class with a song. So you want to create a song about now. So what will I say now? Just put can somebody help us with a prompt that we can use in this regard? Anyone? You have your class, they are in grade 4, and then you want a particular song that you can just play to liven up the class. I've done this before, actually. I've done it for my chemistry class. I've done it for my basic science class. The children really enjoy it. But I just want something to come from you people too. You have something. Okay, yeah, a lively song. You put the class and then you put the topic.
Okay, for yeah, for class for subjects and program. Is this okay?
Okay, yeah, that's great.
So what should I click on the create?
Yes, click on the create.
Okay. Oh.
So it's coming up
The
with two
grammar
different.
dance start.
Let it finish. Let it finish loading. Let it finish loading. When you play it, every one of us should be able to hear it.
Okay. The grammar dance part. And a part. Okay, I think it's done.
Good. So play one of them. Let's hear.
Did I pick
Yeah,
the
play
right?
it. Play it. Yes, click that play.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's the song. Can we all hear the music?
Oh.
Yeah. I think you click on instrumentals.
I did.
It's instrumental you click
yeah,
on.
I did go.
Stop it.
Okay,
Stop
so
it.
that's it. How do I stop?
There's a place to stop here. You click on instrumental. That's why it's giving you only instrument. I was expecting the song.
Oh.
You leave the instrument out. It's going to produce words.
Oh,
It's going to
okay.
give you a song that has choruses, that has verses. And the
Can
choruses
I
and the verses, we do it again. The
Is
choruses
it
and the
possible to
verses.
edit?
No, no, don't edit. Just
Yes,
create
it
and
says
go to
edit.
create again. Go to create. Go to create. Go to create. Create another one. No, leave this one. Leave this one. Just go to create here. By your
Okay.
left, by your left, by your left, left there. Left. So put the prompt again. It will give you a song that has chorus, that have verses, and it will put the element, the topic that you there. It will put it in the song. It can even give
Okay,
you the
so
lyrics of the song.
I should type here, right?
Yes, type
It's
there.
I accept. Cool. This is good.
Remove
So
the
type there.
instrumental, ma.
Click
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
I have removed
Yes,
it.
yes, yes. And if you have, okay, just enter the prompt again.
Okay, so create.
If you have your own lyrics, you can put it there.
Um, very likely. Song for a four class. Subject. I think I've gotten this one. So what do I
Okay.
do now?
Go to create. You should go down. When you go down, scroll down, it should be able to give you the option.
Okay, this is the scrolling
Yes,
down.
yes.
Hello, ma. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm a bit
Yes, that's
good
it.
with fonts.
Create.
There
Okay, don't
that
create yet.
don't create yet. Put
Okay.
there that you want there to be chorus and verses, and click
Yes,
on
yes.
full song.
Yes.
I want
Okay.
there to be what?
You want chorus and verses, and then you
Chorus
click on the full song option up there.
and verses. So where do I click to get the full song?
Full verse. Look at full song up there. Just on top
This
of
one.
what you have typed. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, it's telling
Okay.
you to enter the.
So he said I should describe the lyrics I want. Should I click on write lyrics? Because I don't have anything in my head. The rules are a lot.
There's a way. No, leave this. Just cancel it.
Okay.
Create from here.
Okay, let me
You don't
scroll
have the
down.
lyrics of the song. And if you have the content, for those that use eNotes, you can just get the notes and put it there. So I love this. Somebody said generate a cheerful and engaging song for grade 3 students about nouns with verses. You to do your own. Mrs. Morayo Odeyomi, please do that on your own this thing. You are going to be given the permission to play your song for us. So let's wait. I think it's that
I think it's done.
Play it. Let's see. Yeah.
Create a very lively song for a year 4 class on subject and verb agreement. I want there to be a chorus.
The prompting actually matters.
What is it?
The prompting, whatever you type matters.
Yes.
Thank you for the opportunity.
A good one would have been create
Mr. Ajayi.
a lively song for a year 4 class on
Okay.
now. Let me use now because that's where it's common. On 9, using the different types of nouns and proper nouns and common nouns to teach them.
Okay,
You shall explain everything about what you want to talk about.
You know what, Miss Jane? There's this. Check the chat. There's somebody help us with a prompt here. Morayo Odeyomi. She said, generate a cheerful song, a cheerful and engaging song for grade 3 students about nouns with verses and choruses. So just copy that prompt and paste it there. About nouns. You can now put types of noun. Just put about types of noun. About the different types of noun. Yeah, we can put it that way.
This is really, really, my head is turning upside down right now. Oh my goodness. Upbeat, energetic, electronic. And I think this one is taking our time. But let's take this.
Okay. Somebody said, can I share? Bridget, don't worry. Share your. I hope this noise is better.
Let me stop sharing. Someone else. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you so
that's
much.
that. So Bridget is saying, can I share? Can Bridget share us? Have you done it? Have you downloaded it, Miss Bridget? Have you generated the song? Why not generate the lyrics with ChatGPT? Just to talk Jai. Beautiful. You can do that. Let's allow Bridget to play us. Have you stopped sharing? I have generated a song on colors. Good, 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 good. Yeah, share your screen. Share your screen. Let's hear you. Mine generated the lyrics alongside with the song. Yes, that's how it should. That's how it should be. It will come with the lyrics. So as they sing, as you sing, if you are using smart, if you are using smart screen in your school, as the song is playing, they can see the lyrics of that song and they can sing along. By the time you just come into the class, rather than me, I started screen sharing. But we can't see yours. Okay, yeah, we can see your screen now. By the time you start the class, that in the first 2, 3 minutes or 5 minutes of your class, the children are lively. They will enjoy themselves. Let's listen. We can't hear the song, and I think you have clicked on the play button, but I can't hear. Is she muted, Miss Ajayi? I guess she's muted. She's sharing her screen, but we can't hear. Okay, I can see
That's
the
because
verses of the song.
what is it
We
called? She
have
didn't
to
share audio.
enable our screen to talk.
Okay,
That
when she's
stop
sharing. Yeah,
audio.
yeah, yeah. I get. Okay. So that's beautiful. That's wonderful. I love this. It's giving us the verses. The verses are there. This is how it should come. It will come out this way. Yes, thank you. Look at that. Look at that. The verses are there. The songs are there. The chorus is there as well. Look at that. Nouns are all around us. Everywhere we go, books and chairs and apples so red, names of things they fill my head. Everywhere we look and see, nouns are here. I love that. So that's how it should be. And then she also suggested to us that we can use ChatGPT to generate lyrics. Good. You can generate with ChatGPT. You understand now? That's beautiful. Okay. Somebody is asking, what is the prompt? You can create your own prompts. You can tell ChatGPT to help you with a prompt that you can use. Just tell ChatGPT that you want to create a song on Suno and that you want the song to be suitable for the class on a particular topic. That ChatGPT should help you with a prompt. So when ChatGPT generates that prompt for you, you just take it and paste it on this Suno. It will give you this wonder. All right. So that's that about that. We have to leave soon now. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Ajayi, with this thing now, are you sure we're not going to have part 2 of this seminar? Because I don't think we can finish this thing today.
If you want us to have part 2, we'll have part 2.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's just continue. Of course, I'm looking at the time. I was thinking it's from 6 to 7. But let's move on. Let's go to, we are done with there is another thing there. Let me start sharing now. Let me start sharing now. Thank you. Who is sharing screen with us here now? I think everybody has stopped sharing. Okay, let me continue to share my screen. I think this is where I am. Okay, so let's continue with the apps. Let's continue with the app. We are still on text and or video and audio. That's what we are looking at. We are looking at video and audio. Okay. Please, I want to ask, can you see my screen? Yeah, can see my screen. So we have looked at Suno. We have Audacity. Audacity free audio editing software. That's Audacity. You can edit a particular, music or sound to suit, yourself. Maybe there are some things you want to remove from the song. You can do that. Then we have the author plans. Then look at the app here. This author meeting notes. This one can help you. Maybe you attend a particular meeting, you attend a particular seminar, and possibly the presenters are very fast or you are not that good in jotting down. You can just use this automating. It will help you to record the sounds and then it will help you to be able to convert the sound to text. You'll be able to see it and then you put it on your either your notepad or on your Google Docs or Microsoft Word. You'll be able to it will convert your audio to text. The same thing with this voice maker. This voice maker, just get any recordings that you have previously or music, you can just paste it there. That voice or the music will be converted into, into written words. Okay, this is for an STEM marketplace for coding. I'm not good at coding, so if we have any coding instructor here, you have all of this help for you. These are apps, these are tools. You can just, explore them. We have the Smart Tales, Code.org, Hour of Code, Girls Who Code, Kano. We have the Lego Mindstorm, Three Doodler, Little Bytes, Makey Makey, Raspberry Pi, Stretch, SP Hero, and W3 Schools. All these are platforms that encourage students to be creative in their learning and to specialize in subjects like coding or in mathematics. So we can actually use that. Wow, this particular place is a beauty. These remaining two, these are beautiful, beautiful apps here. Wonderful apps here. You have the Google Classroom. I want to believe the way every one of us should know about Google Classroom. Google Classroom is wonderful. All these apps have been, I've been on board for a very long time, but especially all of them here, Google Classroom, Class Dojo, Edmundo, Class and Fed Simulation, all of these things, for me personally, and maybe people around me, we got to know about these apps during the COVID-19 era, where the online school, begin to come to limelight. It was forced to come to limelight during the COVID-19 um, period, and that is when I started exploring all of them. I started exploring especially Google Classroom, Class Dojo, and Edmundo during the you know the COVID-19 era. So what these are just platforms where you can have your class, you can have your students, like it's like your online class. It's different from it's not just an online platform where you are teaching a child directly. It's just like a classroom. You can post assignments there. You can put a video there for the children to go and watch. You can put an announcement there. All of them, they just work almost the same way. The Google Classroom, the Class Dojo, the Edmodo, they almost work the same way. Then this PhET simulation, it's a beautiful app for our science teachers, math teachers, teachers that teaches physics, chemistry, biology, and then mathematics. This is a beautiful tool for you. Let me just click on it so that you see what we have in PhET simulation. This is how it looks like. Here you can have your class in 3D vision. Look at, I'm clicking on this. For example, if you are a chemistry tutor, don't let me be saying I will use chemistry because I'm a chemistry teacher. Now, look at this. For example, you want to build a nucleus. So just play. By the time you just send this link to your students, and then you are telling them what to do. You are telling your students what to do. You are building a nucleus. As you build, it will be telling them what they are doing. Look at this now. It's telling me that when I have one proton, it is hydrogen. If I had a nucleus, two nucleus, I'm having helium. Do you understand now? And just like that, by the time you are using these to even if you are not teaching online, or and your school have interactive board, by the time you take them to this, they will understand better. So we can explore that PhET simulation. You have it on this site that we've shared with you. You see it there. PhET simulation for physics teacher, mathematics teacher, biology teacher, chemistry teacher. You have a whole lot of topics there that you can, use to facilitate your teaching. By the time these children look at all these things, when they think directly, they will be very, very glad. They will understand better because they are moved with what they see. We are in the generation that these children, we have a whole lot of, we call them visual learners. They are more visual learners. They are very good. They get to, their brain is connected to their eyes. By the time they see, they will understand better. So just like we said at the beginning of this training, that these tools help to what? To facilitate our teaching. It's a kind of an upgrade to our traditional method of teaching. For an example, when I was in secondary school, throughout my secondary school, it was the day that we want to do chemistry practical exam in WAEC. That was the first time I would be seeing acid and base. You see, it was so terrible. It was so terrible. So this one now, even if the children cannot get the the materials, they can't get the lab, which is not supposed to be anyways. But if you don't have access to all of those physical things, by the time we have simulations of those things, they will still understand better. Do you understand now? So we have them here, different ones. There are math concept, there are chemistry concept, there are biology concept that we can just, we can bring into our class and begin to explain to them. Different topics are there. When you are on your own, you can just search for any topics you are looking for. You will see there. That is PhET simulation. Okay. So let's go back to our our I would like to stop here, Mr. Ajayi. I would like to stop at this place for lesson, research, and planning. Question well. Question well is a very powerful tool where you can do and undo. You can generate question. Do you know that from question well, you can copy a particular YouTube video? Beautiful thing about question well. Maybe we should do it. This is question well. You click on it. On this platform, you can get a particular YouTube video. You paste it here. Let me try for free now. I've done this before, but I'm using another. So you can use you just have a particular YouTube video. It's possible that even the YouTube video you've asked your children to watch it. For instance, maybe you are using Google Classroom, and in your Google Classroom you have pasted the link. You have pasted the link to the children. They've watched the video. Now that same video, you just get the link of that. Let me just do it. Let me do it. This is question well. This is question well. This is how the platform look like. Okay. I did something. I don't know. I was doing it and I was talking. I'm supposed to be explaining. Let me go back. Let me go back. I'm sorry. It's not taking me out. I want to this is how we go about it. This is question well. I click on it. So when you click on it, there's this place it's telling you to try it now for, it says free forever. So you click on that. So now it will bring you to this platform. Now on this platform, here is telling you the number of subjects. You have 10, the type of question you want to generate, you say multiple choice. And then here, question about what, whatever. Here is telling me structure of atom. Let me say, let me take that topic, or let me use now. Let me use now. Question on now. And then in English, I want the question to come out in English language. So there are other languages there. A French teacher can use it. You can use it in French like that. So here I want it in English, and then the class it's 8th grade. Then now say based on what? If you have a file that you want to share, that you have shared with the students, or you have a text, for those that use e-notes in their school, you can copy the particular text. You can copy it from anywhere. You have a website that the children have their content. You can bring the URL of the website here. Or you have a video, possibly on YouTube. Let me do that. Let me just go to YouTube. We'll see this one practically now. Let me go on YouTube and type, what was the topic I put there? I said now. Okay, now. Let me search for now for grade 8. For grade 8. Now for grade 8. So I'll pick a particular video. So let's say I'm using this particular video. So what I will do now is to get the link of this video. I will do as if I am playing the video. So I'm playing the video. But what I need from this video is its URL. So how do you get the URL of a particular video? You do as if you want to share the video. You click on share. So when you click on share, it will tell you, maybe it will ask you if you want to share it on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on X, or email, or copy link. Look at the link here. This is what I need. I'll just click on that link. So that's what I need from that video. So I'll take it back to my question well, and I will paste the link here. So look at it. I'll paste the link here. Control V. So I've pasted the link, and then the next thing is to search. So there are other options here while I'm waiting. Just hold on. There are other options. I can go for website, a file, or my own quiz. Okay, but now I've pasted the link. Okay, now look at what question well did. All the words in the video, all the words, everything that was spoken in that video, it brought it out. You see that? There's an app that can do the same thing. There's another app that can do this. We call it a defeat. Defeat. It's not in this list. So what I will do now is to create. So I will just get it here. So it's to generate the question now. So let me just generate the question. Let's wait for the question to come out. It's going to give me different option. But let's look at the question first. So look at it now. Look at the question. It gave me the outcome. Look at that now. It has given me the question. Look at the question. It gave me the question and the answers. The answers are the ones that were boldened. Look at that now. So if I have this, I can easily generate any question. So how do I get this question? I just come up here. Look at this place, this plus. It says 0 selected. By the time I click on it, it selects all the questions for me. So having done that, I just have to export the question. So when I export the question, it will be downloaded on my system. So that's that. That's how you use your question well. Let me export it. So look at it now. It's even asking me where I want to export my question to. So if we are very good, if we have any of these, Microsoft Word, Google Forms, Kahoot, Microsoft Forms, if you have any of this app that you have been using before, you can use it to just export your question. But let me use Microsoft Word. So I want to export everything. Essential question, learning objective. I'm exporting everything. So look at it now. To be downloaded to my system. So that's how to use question well. So like I said, this is just look at everything. I have it now. I have everything. It even gave it to me as I'm coming. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is the can you see my screen? Can you see the question that's being generated? Can you see what is being generated? I have the question this way. Can you see my Google Docs? Can I get responses?
We can't see it yet.
No, sir.
Oh, it has generated it for me. Let me share what it has done for me.
No.
I will share another this thing now. Can you see it now? Can you see this Google Docs?
Yes, we can see it.
Yes.
That's it. That's what it has generated for me. So that's how question well works. To generate the question from a video, and it will give it to you in your Google Forms this way. And you can even export it to quizzes for those people that know how to use quizzes. Maybe as at another time we can look at that. So that's how question well works. It's a very powerful tool for all of us as educators. So let's try and explore it. Okay. Now I want to move on. I want
Let's
to
let's do part 2, sir.
let's do part 2, right? Good.
Thank you.
Because of time, I didn't know it would take this long too. That's why I was rushing.
Thank
All
you
right, so
so much.
that's that about
Everybody.
that.
Yeah.
Miss Ajayi, I'm sorry. If not for time, I would have loved to have. Please, can you spare me like 5 minutes? I want to ask a question.
Okay, sir. Okay, that's fine,
Yes,
sir.
please permit me, and it's going to be a kind of classroom. That's a classroom. It's going to be a kind of interactive kind of question. Maybe anybody that is being permitted should speak. Now, my question is this. My question is this. How can educators um, use these edtech tools in such a way that it will not affect the uh, the learning style of the children? How can we use it such that they will not be too dependent on the edtech tools? Let's just have a kind of 5 minutes of discussion. I'm assuming that this is 7:40. By 7:45, we'll stop the discussion. Please, let's indicate to talk, please. I want us to talk. How can educators make use of edtech tools such that both themselves and the children are not too much dependent on it, that they will not be able to do anything without that? Yes, Mrs. Murayo Odeyomi is raising her hand. Please, you can speak, ma.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, can you hear me?
We can.
Yes, we
Okay,
can
I'm
hear
Mr.
you, sir.
Mario, not
Good.
Mrs. I'm Mr.
Mr. Sorry for that.
No problem. Thank you so much for this section, sir, and also Mrs. Ajayi. Thank you also for this section. Yes, Edtech is actually very important and very essential in this our generation. And just like I asked from you or from the section that was rounding off, so before this section came up, the tutor said something. He said we shouldn't allow edtech tools to replace the traditional setting, but instead it should complement. So that's where I'll start for. So we should have it with our mind, to have the mindset that it should not replace, but it should come with to complement. And last week ago there was an issue that came up in a particular country. I'm trying to remember now that this country is trying to go back to traditional setting because it came with full force to introduce technology into schools. But they now discovered that the disadvantages is now overwhelming the children. So now, in order not to fall in that kind of situation for us Nigerians and maybe teachers generally, we should use EdTech to support and not to replace. So there should be teacher guidance. Then number two, we should also encourage collaboration and discussion, like design activities that will help students for peer interaction among themselves. So I not a child just be with the system every now and then, but it can be with peers where they can have a roundtable discussion. And also there should be a clear boundary and objectives. Like, okay, this is what we want to do. Just like you always tell us, as you have been teaching us now, you are telling us okay, we should just be precise, set boundaries and objectives. And also, like there are some tools, kids, you mentioned one, kids something, kids search. So we should set boundaries like incorporating guided practice. And let me just stop there. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Murayo. God bless you for that beautiful answer, because while we are trying to solve a problem, we should not create another one. I think Mrs. Stella is also raising her hand. Please, ma, you can go ahead, ma.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Jai, for putting this together. Thank you, our dear resource person, Mr. Kusimo. It was really a whole wealth of knowledge, and we are grateful. Well, I think I'll stand a bit with our first speaker on the need for the balance. You know, EdTech tools are good, virtual classes are good, AI is good, but then we must know that they cannot replace the compassion of a teacher. These tools cannot replace the community we feel in our classrooms. And these tools cannot replace mentorship. And that's where we play a role as educators to lead this learning in such a way that we guide them on how to use it for our benefit. And then we must know that education is evolving, and it's evolving to a point that it will not go back. Yes, I appreciate traditional methods, but then we must weigh what are the benefits this is bringing, and then we put what do I call it, restrictions on the pros, as in the disadvantages that it brings. The truth about the matter is, as of 10 years ago, there are certain professions that were not in existence, like digital management, data analytics, even virtual teacher was not there, but now it's here. And then we're preparing children for a future that we're not even certain about. I don't know what 2030 will hold. I know I'll be alive if Jesus, my Lord, doesn't come. I'll be alive to 2040. I don't know what that space will be like. So I feel we should be open-minded, create a balance between the tradition and these tools that are in place. Some level of knowledge was put in place. And so if we don't develop ourselves to such competencies and teach our children, most especially, to be critical thinkers, why is this happening? What is going on? How do we get this? So I feel we should ask the how more with these tools. How does this come about? And still encourage our children to always take this lead, because I begin to see 2040, the whole phase of education will shift. And so we must prepare young learners. So how do we create the balance with this EdTech tool? Like we see our tools, what we use, and they have made our life much more easier. What the first class for the early birds that came, what he did saved us a lot of time. When phone came, it was first one big gramophone, then landline. Now we are talking interface. Me and you are communicating, we're seeing ourselves. I feel that's how it will be going. And the children we are raising these days are not how we grew up. They are far. So God will help us, but then let's try to create a balance, and let's not downplay on these new tools. Let's see it as a tool, and let's use it, and let's envision tomorrow with an open mind. That's just my little contribution.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm really encouraged. So, someone is still raising hand, although I beg for 5 minutes. So please let me allow, is it Mrs. or Mr. Jesu Toba to also say something, and then I will hand over back to Mrs. Ajayi. Thank you. Let me just call the name, Jesu Toba.
Thank you very much, sir. It's Mrs. I think the first two
Okay, ma'am.
speakers have really put it down. I think one angle I would like to just add on what I mean to what they have said is creating that balance. For me, I think it will work more in the practicality of timing. Now, I think where we need to work on is creating structures around these things for these children and then putting time to all these things. And then when we put time to it, now most of us here are parents or we will be parents and we are also teachers and we will be teachers. So I think where we can bring that balance, like they have said, in is when we work with a structure. You understand? So, okay, there are tools and then all these things so that they don't just live in this world of only interfacing with, you know, um, tools and then imaginary objects, imaginary creatures that they see on laptops and all that. And yes, it's expanding their mental capacity, but how are they looking at, bringing it into the physical world? So that structure, when like the Miss Stella said, when we work with that, okay, yes, it's true, this is what it's here to stay. So but when we work with structure and then we give them tasks that are now on the physical realm now, that okay, you have this sorry, excuse me, you have assignments, you have this, how do you relate this to what you learned in school or you learned from so application? So I think that thing will help them to think out of the box. It will help them to see that, oh, okay, that thing I was learning from too, I can apply it even in working with my, doing this thing for my mom or dad, or solving this assignment in school and all those kind of things. So it will bring it more hands-on to practical life. I think that's much more what we can just do on our own part. Thank you, sir. Sorry for taking your time.
No, no problem. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are learning from one another. Thank you, Mrs. Ajayi, for the opportunity once again. Thank you, everyone, for coming. God bless you. Mrs. Ajayi, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kushimo, for the wonderful training you did for us. Thank you. We appreciate. Please, let's say thank you. Let's say our reactions. Let's appreciate him. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you, sir. So I know we've gained a lot. Please, let's explore. Let's explore ourselves, please. Let's explore. Please, please, please. There are more tech tools, but we need to explore. I think, okay, what I wanted to say, the training, the people that came before 6, the training you met is a paid training, but is 2,000 naira for 2 months every Sunday. Can you imagine? And many people from that training, most of the people here benefited from the training. So many people from that training become very good online tutors. Like when you see the quality of what they do, you know that they've passed through training. So it's not as if it's the normal free training, it's a paid training, but it's actually an help initiative teachers, because there's money in online teaching. But if you don't know the tools and the know-how, we may not get the money. So thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. Please, we meet again next month by April. Thank you so much. We can start going now. Thank you. Thank you. Please give us your feedback. Thank you. Just help us to post it on the groups. Your feedback, what you learned, how the training was beneficial, how they should not miss the next one. Please, thank you.
Thank you very much for giving us such an amazing opportunity.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. Let's have a blessed night rest. Thank you.
That's it. I got to